And now it's time for your real estate video update with your local Toledo realtor, Jon Modene.
Well, hi there, Jon Modene at RE/MAX Masters. Thanks for taking the time to watch my video. And I have been representing buyers before anybody else in Toledo did. And I want to tell you, I think a good agent can make a great difference in a buyer's life, in a buyer's decisions, and helping them avoid mistakes. One of the first, in fact, the first special report I ever authored and published was don't make these mistakes when you're buying a house. And I've got a new one now, 10 huge buyer mistakes to avoid in this market. Let me give them to you real brief. Download this report yourself online, and here we go. Number one, buying too much house. And this is a big problem buyers make. They buy a house to impress their friends and colleagues and coworkers. Don't. That's how we got into this bubble. Buy the house you need. Buy the house that's right for you. I don't know what your price range is. I don't know what you can afford. You and your lender can work that out. If you need help with that, buy Dave Ramsey's Total Money Makeover and do your own budget. But don't buy a house to impress anybody else. Buy the right size house for you. That's the most important thing to do. Number two, don't skip the home inspection. Some people say, well, you know, I'll save $300, $400, $500. I'll skip the home inspection. One of the first houses I ever sold, the toilets and the traps from the garden tubs were not hooked up. They were dumping into the crawl. The house, it was a brand new house, passed Wood County inspection. Oops, I better not say that. It did. Maybe they fired that inspector. But if we hadn't done a home inspection, it would have been a toxic waste dump. It would have been terrible. Don't skip the home inspection. You are not going to save any money doing that. Number three, get it in writing. In Ohio, if it's not in ink, you are going to sink. It's not enforceable. It doesn't exist. It's not. You can't arbitrate, litigate, adjudicate. You can't do anything if it's not in writing. When I hear other agents or buyers or sellers tell me, well, we got a verbal offer, verbal acceptance. No, you don't. You don't have anything. Get it in writing and understand no matter what the good intentions of the other party are, they don't exist if it's not in writing. Number next, do your homework. Look online, download special reports, get information, go to the auditor sites, go to property pricing sites, get information. You cannot have too much information in this market. It is crucial. Now, number next, buying the most expensive home in the neighborhood. Just don't do it. Let someone else do it. You slot right below them and buy the second or third most expensive home. You'll do much better off for you and your family financially. Number next, moving too quickly, and I'm a big believer in this. You need to think about it. There'll be another house. You don't need to buy today's house. There'll be another house tomorrow. There are lots of houses, and we're making more if you don't find the one you want. Think about it, pray about it, consider it, get counsel, get wise advice, sleep about it. You'll end up making a good decision if you don't move too fast. Number next, buying a misfit house. I hate to say this, but there are some houses me and my fellow compadre realtors we know about, and they're not famous, they're infamous, and you don't want to own it because it's got a protracted endemic problem that's never going to go away. A tornado or a bulldozer will fix it. And I've got one in mind. I'm not even going to tell you the city or the subdivision. It's unfixable. Do not buy that house. Skip it. Let someone else buy it. It's not a bargain. I don't care what the price is. It's not a bargain. Number next, forgetting to zoom out. Look at the zoning. Look at your neighbors, your new neighbors in the putative house you're going to buy. Figure out what's going on around you. What's the commute? What's the traffic? What's the noise pattern? Do these things before you move in. You will not regret it. Number next, protect yourself with the right contract language. There are tactical reasons to write contracts a certain way. There are some things you should put in most contracts. Make sure you have them, and if you need help, see me about it. And number last, the most important step, don't forego getting pre-approved and pre-qualified. A real pre-approval makes your offer look better and helps you get the house at a lower price. And I'll give you the overriding thing on all these. Get a good buyer's agent to represent you. Put your interests first. It doesn't cost more, but it costs a lot if you make these mistakes. You will pay for them for a long time. I'm Jon Modene with RE/MAX Masters. We sold over 300 houses last year on my team. Number one realtor in Toledo. We'd love to work for you. We've got experience from over $1 million to $1,000, and we can help you avoid huge mistakes and make a lot of money with your next purchase, because let's be honest, you make money when you buy, not when you sell in today's market. Have a great day, and thanks for your time and investment.